Franz Wagner in his last 5 games has scored at least 22 points. He's been up over 23 in his last 4 games. And tonight he went for 32. He is the main cog in the Orlando offense. And he's still doing it pretty efficiently, in all honesty. But more than anything, he's doing so as the number one option for Orlando on a team that just does not have a lot of other options offensively. Jalen Suggs has been really good too. I'm sure we'll do a video on Jalen Suggs at some point to break down how good he has been recently. But more than anything, it feels like to me Franz Wagner is the one that's stirring the drink here in regard to winning basketball. He only played 32 minutes tonight. This was a blowout by the fourth quarter. Didn't even really come back. I think he might have played a little bit at the start of the fourth, but was not there late in the fourth for sure. I can tell you that. And I think where I want to kind of start as much as anything is just like note that I've had some questions about the structure of Orlando's offense through the season, especially since Paulo went down. So much of their offense is built on creating mismatches for Paulo and just kind of letting it roll. But since Paulo has been out, they've been running a little bit more creative movement-based actions in order to get Franz the ball. And I've really liked it. I've really enjoyed it. I think he is a very real all-star candidate this season. It will, like, I don't know if I want to predict it, but I might, honestly. Like, I think Franz Wagner probably makes the all-star game this year. He's going to be huge for Orlando while Paulo is out. And a lot of the other guys in the East right now are just not there, frankly. I mean, you can look through the teams, right? Like Giannis will make it. I think Franz has been better than Dame to this point. I think Franz has probably been better than Evan Mobley. Will certainly make it over Donovan Mitchell. Or Donovan Mitchell will certainly make it over him, rather. The Celtics will at least get 2, maybe 3. The Knicks, I would say Towns and Brunson probably will get there. But other than that, I mean, I would anticipate this is LaMelo and Trey for sure. Cade Cunningham probably gets there. But the window is very open for Franz to be an all-star this year. And here's why. We'll dive into the tape now and run through why he has been as good as he's been. He goes for 32 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists tonight, has 3 steals. Overall, has just been excellent for the Orlando Magic since he has gotten fully healthy. He is up to 34% from 3 this year. Look, if he can live in that 34 to 36% range, that is huge. That's absolutely huge because it means teams are going to have to at least pay attention to him out there. Okay. So our first action here, literally right after the tip-off, Goga wins it. And we're running just like it almost looks like it's setting up to be a Spain, but Suggs exits early here. Goga takes like kind of a wide trajectory on his roll here. I think he's like kind of assuming that Suggs is going to try and catch a defender here again for him to get an even freer roll to the rim. But Franz just calmly stops, turns around, and gets this open mid-range jumper. He has been awesome from the mid-range so far this year. Again, second possession here. Very similar set. In fact, I think it's basically the same set. As you can see, why I thought it was a stack or a Spain action here is because whereas Suggs last time exited early, This time he's actually going to try and get contact here with Taj and create an exchange on the back end, in addition to the exchange that's happening up top with just the drop coverage on the screen overall. Taj ends up kind of getting high, able to throw up the lob here to Goga. Goga very easily could have gotten Franz a 6th assist there, but just misses the shot. Again, this is the kind of stuff that just works to me, right? Third possession. Now we get into a more traditional stack pick and roll, right? So everything here is building off of itself. The first possession was an early exit stack from Jalen Suggs. The second possession is almost like a more traditional stack where Suggs is going to go behind Goga, get a mini little rub screen on Taj, and then go out to the wing. The third one here is a stack pick and roll where Goga is going to set a screen, and now Suggs is going to come down this way, and Caldwell Pope is going to come up, set a screen, and then pop out to the top of the 3-point line. So I just like how all of these actions are building upon themselves. Even though he misses this shot, I like that they're doing things that structurally make sense. And also, this is just a nasty behind the back dribble. Stop behind the back. He's so big and long that he can get shots at the basket a little bit easier than what you think. Misses that one. But again, I love what we're doing here. This is just sick. You know, again, 2 minutes into the game, we're picking up LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball, by the way, was absolutely sick in this game. He's been fantastic to start this season. Very few players have been as hot as LaMelo has been. He goes for 35 in this game. I don't want to diminish what LaMelo did in this game. He was just really, really great. But, I mean, just look, Franz has him locked up. Now they're going to ask for like a potential little screen. Instead, Grant Williams tries to go to the free throw line to post up Suggs. Terrible idea. Truly just a bad idea, because Jalen Suggs, I mean, if he doesn't have the best hand-eye coordination in the NBA, he's certainly among the top 10 defensively. So what do we got here? Just a quick little empty side ball screen into a lob for Goga Bitadze. It's almost like it's almost like a chinish kind of thing where you're going to have Suggs filter through, Goga go there, and then Franz is going to take the ball screen and just try and draw the defender. And this is how Franz is seeing this, right? So he's going here. As soon as he sees Diabate take this step right here, get his shoulders this way, get his momentum going this way, he knows he's got Goga on this lob. Immediately goes up. Goga finishes it. Rebound here from Franz. And I just love how we're collapsing the defense in transition, taking multiple guys here. So we get this play here. I'm not totally sure what Diabate is doing, given that Grant Williams is there to help at the rim already. This is a same side help. This is bad. This is very bad from Diabate. Leads to the help over this way. And Jalen Suggs wide ass open from 3. That's why helping same side is such a bad idea, especially when you've already got help at the rim. So this is just disgusting from Anthony Black. I mean, I'll talk. I do just want to show this from Black here. Anthony Black this is a pure double drag here. Transition. Curry and Diabate. And just look at AB fight through this screen. Just look at him fight through, get back. Get all the way there. And he saves it to get the transition play going. Ball gets up to Franz Wagner, finishes at the rim. AB has been such a big help for them. He's been a huge lift for the Orlando Magic off the bench this year. Wagner realizes, hey, I've got Seth Curry. I'm going to go in and post him. Diabate helping. Franz realizes Diabate's helping on the left or on his right. He knows he's got the left. He's going to be able to create a shot. Ends up getting the foul. Just a little screen there from his brother Mo. And again, just a 6-step back. This is the self-creation stuff. This is all in the first quarter, by the way. Franz is really becoming a high-level self-creator. I mean, just a nasty little step back there. Drills it. Franz sat out for the next 5 minutes after the first quarter ended. Got the switch onto Diabate. Realizes the shot clock's winding down. Drills the 3 there. If he can hit that shot, I mean, he's definitely an all-star. With Robinhood Gold, you don't need a silver spoon to eat up the financial favors of the 1%. Now, the resourceful individual with Robinhood Gold can earn a very liberal 4.5% APY on uninvested cash and be rewarded with a handsome 3% retirement boost on IRA account contributions. Robinhood Gold provides the privileges of the high net worth for any net worth for just $5 a month. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. Sign up at robinhood.com/gold. Terms apply. For specific product disclosures, visit robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. Rate may change. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC. Let's get to a quick little note from Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action with over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money action. There are over 10 million members. Like I said a second ago, they invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Prize Picks always puts its members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. We are big fans of Prize Picks here. We absolutely love the app and what they're doing for the daily fantasy sports scene. Download the app today and use code GameTheory to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Download the app today and use that code GameTheory to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. Here now we've got Franz again. I mean, just look at the flexibility. He knows it. He's pumped. He sees what he did here. This is sick. So he's got Brandon Miller here. I love how he's setting him up already. So hang dribble, cross, pound dribble, picks it up, Euro steps around Brandon Miller into the finger roll. That is sick. He knows it. He knows that he just created a highlight. Look at him flexing. He didn't even dunk and he's flexing. Here, switch on to LaMelo. Diabate, again, just helping. I get it that this is a mismatch, but I mean, you are helping way too far there, sir. Maybe this is part of the defensive structure and calculus that they were good leaving Franz Wagner open. I'm certainly willing to hear that out. If somebody wants to make that case, you know, I'm not going to sit here and definitely crush Diabate. And look, he fights back. He gets out to the 3-point line on the closeout to at least get a late closeout. But Franz is seeing it. He's seeing the court well. He's spraying the ball out. Could have had many more assists than what he ended up with. Now we're here. Mid-post ISOs. And now we're just drilling Dirk fadeaways. This is what it looks like when someone makes a lead. This is what it's supposed to look like. Again, same action as, what was that? The earlier possession, kind of that chinny-ish action where entry passer goes through, screen here. Theoretically, Suggs can go around. Instead, Wagner stops here, gets the mid-post ISO. They know to back away. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Hits that little rocker step. I mean, just very clearly learned this from his guy Dirk in Germany. So obvious. And by the way, Cody Martin's a good defender, but Franz Wagner's 6'9", 6'10". If he's going to get guarded by wings, that's a shot that can be lethal for Franz Wagner, given how good he is in the mid-range. Just awesome defensive anticipation there. Dunk, throw down, little ghost screen. He sees that LaMelo's trying to come back. I would wonder if he's seen that on tape before, potentially, that he knows that LaMelo's going to try and insert that ball and then come back around for a DHO early three. Again, same action as the last Dirk fadeaway. Empty side ISO. Hits him with that little hang dribble cross and gets all the way to the rim. So he's just beating these dudes in every imaginable way now. I love this set, by the way, too. Got KCP coming up. It looks like Mo and Suggs are just going to kind of vacate and leave this just one-on-one in an ISO with an empty side of the court. But instead of just doing that, both of them come here to set a screen for Caldwell Pope to shoot through and give them another option, potentially, if someone breaks down. And then Mo's going to set another screen here, and Suggs is going to come around almost for like a split-ish action. I would imagine that this is in the split family for what it's worth. It's not quite the way that you typically get to a split action, is why I don't know that I necessarily want to call it that. But it's not dissimilar. Typically, the split action is going to go, insert the ball here, entry passer goes away, and then you're going to have somebody come here. But instead, they shoot Caldwell Pope through, have Suggs kind of shoot back around this way. I love the action. Again, they're just getting way more movement to me. Franz does it anyway. He does it by himself, but they just look way cleaner on offense right now than they have. Quick little horns action. Franz gets to his mid-range spot. So horns. Early screen there from Batadze. Franz comes across here to take the screen. What are you hoping for? Maybe a switch. Franz comes across here, then sets this screen so that Suggs can potentially get a cut. How do the Hornets defend it? They switch it. So now you've got Martin on Wagner, and we've seen how that goes throughout the second quarter. I mean, so much of this is in the first half just because he absolutely cooked them in the first half and barely had to play in the second half. It's not true. He played like almost the whole third quarter, but didn't have to play much in the fourth. Just another empty side Mid-range jumper, drills it. Shoots right up over the top of Grant Williams. Grant Williams is a good defender. He's physical, but he's not big enough to contest it. He's just not big enough to contest it. Now, Suggs up. 3-pointer. Cash. Wagner. Weak side here. 3-pointer isn't always there. I think he tends to be better on his 3-pointer. If you look how he sets up here, right, left footwork, right? So the right foot's down. He's stepping into it with his left. I think Franz tends to be better when he can take it off the hop or take it where momentum is going toward the rim. Inherently, when you're going right, left footwork, your foot is kind of going away from the basket here, right? That means your momentum is kind of going away from the rim. And what the result is on that is that shot just feels a little flat, right? And then this one is the last one. I mean, the Orlando broadcast, my God, guys. I get it that Paulo is important to your organization. Can we maybe not cut the screen in half for a full quarter when the game is like around a double digit, like 10-point game? I'm not asking a lot. So ball screen, does a great job here. Hostage dribble, keeping Martin on his back. His brother Mo setting this little seal screen here onto the big. And the result now is that you've got Tidjane Salaam essentially in a 1-on-2 where he's got a guard in an immense, crazy amount of space. Wagner sees it, gets it out to Jonathan Isaac, who drills the 3. It's perfect. It's really good offense tonight from Orlando. Not only did Franz have it going, Franz going, 32 points on 25 shots or whatever, 14 for 25, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. The offensive structure looked better. It looked cleaner. It looked easier for everybody involved. Really good. Really, really good, I thought. Really strong from the Orlando Magic.